I'm here in Niger State as Uttam to help with the food security, the energy security, and to provide jobs. I am from India. We have an expertise starting from 1960, developing some of the world's best sugar plants across Africa, India, Asia, and Brazil. And we're bringing technologies from all of these regions, from Europe, from Australia, from Brazil, to be here on the ground to deliver a world-class asset for Niger State.
I think it's a game changer in the agricultural development of our country. We are used to small scale and small narrations in terms of 1 hectare, 2 hectares agriculture. But this time around, we are talking about massive investment of 40,000 to 100,000 hectares of sugarcane plantation. This will create jobs. I remember when Bachita's sugar company was operating, my schoolmates used to go for vacation job. They always hurriedly packed to go to school, to go back to Bachita to go and do some work. And when they come back to school, they come big. So I see a window of opportunity for employment, for those who work in the plantation, for also technology transfer, in the sense that the kind of investment will contribute to Nigeria GDP and reduce massive importation of sugar in our country. Because when we produce locally, we are going to reduce importation. And these Brazilian investors are also being kind to us by bringing the technology, produce here, process here, consume here, sell here, and even export, which will in turn earn Nigerian foreign direct investment and also foreign exchange. So I think Niger State is being positioned in Nigeria today for the desirous agricultural transformation, economic prosperity, and the farmer goes
overview. They are investors from Brazil, if I can get it right, and SucroTech team. This is not the first time of them being visiting Niger State. They have been here last year, precisely September, October, with the aim of investing in production of sugar and other things that will come thereafter, after the production. But the main production is sugar. But you know, sometimes after production, there are other byproducts that will come from the principal contents that you want to achieve. So actually, we are aware that actually they are one of the largest producers of sugar in the world. And you know, our own governor is desirous to change the narration in United States. By extension, he paid a visit to the country, to Brazil, and he was able to discuss with this team, and he was able to woo them back to Nigeria, and they are here for visiting studies to see the stability of our own climate and the soil, so that it will give them the first-hand information on the type of sugar they can produce. That's why they are here, and they will be here for at least for 5 days. Not only in Shuru, I believe they are going other places too, to take sample of those soils for their laboratory analysis. Thereafter, they will give us the data. But I'm convinced that actually after the exercise, Niger State will give them adequate what they want, and we'll be able now to discuss better the type of sugar species that they will use in Nigeria, particularly in Niger State, the quantity, and based on the landmass that we are able to have. Because for now, we cannot conclude that actually this is the scale that they can go. But I believe Mr. Sabith in the afternoon was able to told us that actually we have over 40,000 hectares. Am I right? But I believe as they are going, we can't say exactly what they will be able to at least to get out of this large landmass that we have. Aside the landmass, I believe we have adequate water body that will aid in sugar production. So we will wait until after they have released studies before we give you adequate information on the outcome of their business.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, it's an honor to be here. Authorities, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Flavio Castellari. I was heading big ethanol cluster, sugarcane cluster in Brazil in the past 20 years. As members of our clusters, we have the two important research centers in Brazil. the biggest agricultural university. Many companies that provide equipment, technology, and everything related to produce and transform sugarcane and sugar, ethanol, energy, and feedstock, food. And so I join now Uttam Group, bring our experience, bring whatever we need to develop it, Niger State. And I believe what I heard and what I see in here, that's possible. We have a fantastic team leading by Uttam Group, and I'm sure that we can contribute to transform Nigeria in the lead of sugarcane industry in Africa. I'm sure about that.